am going to do some of the questions from the worksheets that some of you have asked. Double check on your own and make sure that you are solving this way. Some of you had magic answers, so I didn't comment on those, but take a look because you know if you did or not for some of these. So number 7 on this is the page that says multiplying a polynomial by a monomial, and it has 7.2 at the top. I would look at the bottom, it's page 7. Okay, so find the area of the rectangular figure, and you can see they've already helped us out with a dotted line. So we could find the area of region 1 and the area of region 2 and add them together. So area of region 1 plus region 2 will give us our total area. Region 1 is a rectangle, so base times height, plus region 2 is a rectangle, base times height, equals, and region 1, a times b, and base of region 2, it doesn't give us directly, but we know this much is a, which should be here. This much is a, which would be here, and this much is a. So total we would have 3a across the bottom. So 3a times a height of a. And now I can multiply those together. So ab plus 3a squared. Remember, you're doing number times number, invisible 1, and letter times letter. Number 9. Now I did letter A part yesterday on the email, so I'm going to do D for you, and then I want you to do B. You are also doing C as the email challenge, so I'll do D. You pause the video, try B. I will keep going and do B, and you check and see if it's the same. So here we go with D. 9D. And do this one again if this didn't work out perfect for you. So 3a bracket 2a minus 5 minus 2a bracket 3a plus 5, end of bracket, where a is 3, b is 2, and c is 4. Remember, these are very similar to the verify, where you rewrite the equation, which we have already done. Then you replace the variable with the number that it is, and when you replace, your replacement always comes in brackets. And then rewrite, replace, redo for verify, but we haven't done it yet, so we'll just do the question. It tells you do it in 2 different ways. Evaluate before, then after multiplying. So before multiplying, we're going to have, and now we just substitute directly. So 3a is 3, and I'm going to put big brackets around this guy. 2 times a is 3 minus 5 minus 2 times a is 3 times 3 times 3 plus 5. A lot of 3's going on in there. Okay, remember we are following BEDMAS. So brackets first, we're looking inside the brackets to simplify. And we can multiply this outside as well at the same time. So that'll give us 9. And then this will be 6. Take away 5, end of bracket, take away 6 times 9 plus 5 equals, and now you don't have to change to a big bracket, and you can go back and forth. I just used a big bracket just so in my mind I would make sure I kept these guys together instead of somehow thinking that it went with that. So your choice. So 9 times, this will be 1, minus 6 times 14, and that'll give me 9 minus whatever 6 times 14 is on my little calculator, 84. So 9 take away 84 is negative 75, which is what we're supposed to get. Hooray. After we're going to multiply the 3a into the brackets to start with. So I'm going to just rewrite this. 3a times 2a minus 5 minus 2a times 3a plus 5. So that 3a times to both, and then same with the negative 2a. Have to keep that sign with it. So number times number is 6. A times a is a squared. 3 times negative 5, so negative 15. A times, there's nothing else there, so just a. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. A squared. Negative 10a. And now I'm going to combine like terms before I simplify. Oh, how convenient. Actually, not before I simplify. Before I substitute, because this is simplifying. Notice those cancel. And now I've got negative 25a. Wow, that's nicer. Negative 25 and substitute in the 3. And there we go. Equals negative 75. Yay. Most of the time, it's easier to simplify and then substitute. That's what they're wanting to show you here. So we'll do the B part now, and you will send me the C part, and then I will send you the solution later. So pause the video, try the B part, and then come back on and watch. So B is negative B bracket negative B to the 5 plus 7b cubed minus 5. And before equals negative, b is 2. So notice I'm replacing only the b. Negative stays out front. And again, I'm going to use a big bracket. Negative b is 2 to the 5 stays plus 7. B is 2 to the 3 stays. Take away 5 at the end. And now I solve negative 2, and then in brackets, this will be negative 32 plus 7 times 8 minus 5 equals negative 2 times, and then I can do this on my calculator. I know this is going to be 56, so I could write that and then put everything in there. So negative 2 times negative 32 plus 56, take away 5 is 19, equals negative 38. Okay, after, here's the nice thing. These are double check for each other because obviously, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully, okay, hopefully that wasn't too low. Now you can anyways. These are nice double check for each other because they must equal the same thing even though they are done a different way first. Okay, so after, let's multiply this in. So we're going to get, this is invisible, negative 1. So negative 1 times negative 1 is just 1, which we don't need to write. B to the 6 because bases are the same, add the exponents, bases are the same, add the exponents, bases are the same, and keep it on base. When bases are the same, add the exponents. Oh, you can sing that for dinner tonight. Okay, here we go. Negative 7 b to the 4 plus 5b, because this is really a b to the 0. B to the 0 we know is 1. 1 times negative 5 would just be negative 5. So we don't ever write that in, but if we need to think about that in our mind so that we get that b to the invisible 1, we can. Okay, so after, and now I'm looking, can I combine any of these terms? And no, they are not like terms. They have the letter b, they have the same variable, but they don't have the same degree. So now I substitute. B is 2. 2 to the 6 minus 7 times 2 to the 4 plus 5 times 2 equals 2 to the 6 is 64 minus 7 times 2 to the 4 is 16 plus 10. And I'm going to put this on my calculator. 64 minus 7 times 16 plus 10 equals, negative 38, just like it's supposed to. Okay, good for that one. Send me your C on that question.